is that?
What? Look, this is not important. Don't worry about what's going on here, okay? Don't worry about it, alright? Alright, just leave it there. What's up, guys? My name is Don Red, and welcome to another video. Today I got for you guys I am cutting it short with this recording. Today I got for you guys a little story time video. But before we get into that, I have gotten all your requests with the reaction videos, and some of you got me on Instagram or Facebook saying that you want me to play a few games that I already had planned on playing. Two of them was requested a lot, and one of them I wasn't really interested in playing, but I will be playing it on the channel. And just in case, for those who do not know, it will be the new Star Wars game, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and the Avengers game. The last two have not came out yet. Dragon Ball Z comes out in like a week or so. So I will be playing that on the channel along with the Star Wars one, and then we'll play the Avengers game whenever it comes out. But yes, this is a story time. I was supposed to have been recorded this, but I had so much other things planned to be shown. But yeah, so what this story time is about the time when I went into Jackson, Mississippi. If you don't follow me on my social media, go ahead right now. Link is in the description below. I hope you did. I'm gonna pay a visit to you next week. But yeah, I went to Mississippi, you know, for Christmas, the holiday, and all that greatness. Spent some time with my family, and so that's what I thought it was gonna be. Just nice, loving family get together. But one of my cousins has changed. Her life, she lives on a thug life now. Wasn't expecting that. I know everybody changes, you know, but I was not expecting this at all. I was terrified. I questioned my safety. But, you know, let me just get into the meet and grit about what happened. So, once upon a time, my cousin, she decided her and her boyfriend are also YouTubers, so I will be putting a link in for their channel in the description below. But yeah, so my cousin, she was out in the car already, so I'm thinking they about to go and do whatever. But I get told by everybody else, like, hey, she's waiting, go ride with her to go drop her boyfriend off or whatever. And so I was just like, okay. So I got in the car, didn't question anything. I was like, hey, how y'all doing, you know, whatever. Got in the car, we pull off. You know, you can tell that two people have been hanging around for a while, and you know they're able to say things about each other, and it'd be funny. To me, I was just like, oh, the shots are firing, but to them they found it funny. So you know, I left it be. So eventually it got to the point to where you know, I say about maybe 5 minutes into the drive, you know, I'm just enjoying, you know, the sights, you know, being in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm enjoying the sights, you know, just like I remember that. Oh, that's new, you know, that type of thing. Eventually it did a whole 360 on me. I was not expecting this. So as we're driving, I say about 5 minutes in, next thing you know, she's talking about, oh, the cops are out. And I'm just like,
what's wrong with the policeman?
I don't see what the problem is here. Like, did you do something? But, you know, I'm not saying any of this out yet. I'm just kind of like quiet to myself and just like, oh, okay. All right. So, eventually, she started going on a rant. Well, not necessarily a rant, but she started going off of a list of stuff that they can pull over for. First thing was like her tag not being right or whatever, or outdated. And so I'm just like, okay, well, yeah, that's not too bad. You know, it's just a tag. They'll pull you over, tell you to get it redone or whatever. But if they told you that several times, then there might be an issue there. But you know, I was hoping for the best, you know. So as we're driving a little bit further on, they got paranoid thinking that the cop was following them. I got paranoid to where I'm actually looking for him, like, no, y'all good. I'm sitting here looking for him, and I did nothing wrong. My cousin, she said, Caleb, pass me my get. And so I was like, okay, get, right. So I decided to be funny with it. I said, oh, pass you the cat, there's a cat back here? And she was like, no, pass me my cat. I was like, okay, cat. Okay, you want me to pass you your bat? She was like, whatever, boy, yeah, pass me the bat. And I was like, okay. I'm thinking it was she was just being funny or whatever, so, you know. I act like I was searching for something, but then I just eventually sat back. So they saw the cop. I didn't. I was looking for the cop. I couldn't see him. I'm not good at this. I'm not a good lookout. This is why that life is not for me. And they made a right turn somewhere, and it was like, yeah, the cop's still following. He was like, okay, pass me the gun. And the dude next to me, so trigger happy, pulled out a gun in between us, like out of magic. I did not see this gun when I got in the car. I didn't see this gun throughout the entire ride. I don't know where he got this gun from. I didn't like the fact that he just like, I'm just like, what? So I'm sitting here terrified because there's an actual gun in the car. I'm thinking she was joking. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is that the two adults besides me in the front seat were surprised that there was a gun in the car and did not know who it belonged to. I was like, yeah, that is my cue to get up out of this vehicle. I will walk back to the party. Because, this is no. It's loaded in the hands of a person who I do not know. Not only that, you two don't know who the gun belongs to. What a wonderful family reunion, huh? So they were trying to figure out who the gun belongs to. I was like, pass me the gun, pass me the gun. And I'm just like, y'all playing hot potato with a live gun. Okay, right. So I'm sitting there back quiet, just eyeing the gun. I'm making sure the barrel ain't pointed towards me. We got to where the boy next to me, we dropped him off. My cousin and her boyfriend, they started bickering a little bit. In my mind, I'm like, okay, you have a live gun up there with you. So, don't do that. And so, as we dropped him off, we were trying to figure out where we're gonna go. Well, where we're gonna do with her boyfriend, because there was just some miscommunication. I can't even say it right. So yeah, there was some miscommunication, and next thing you know, a cop drive by. And next thing you know, I hear like, hide the cocaine, and I was like,
wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
They were joking about this, but I didn't know it at the time. When they say hide the cocaine, I was like, oh, okay. Well, I told them flat out like this: you may be my family, but I have no problem with ratting you out right now. If we get pulled over, I'm gonna say you kidnapped me. I'm gonna say you enslaved me. I'm gonna just say you held me against my will. I thought I was going for a regular drive, but once I realized that this was some type of gangster movie, I didn't want to be a part of it. You held me in the car. I have no problem with this. Yeah, so after that passed a little bit, so I'm already in my mind thinking like, I had a happy trigger person beside me. These two bickering with a live gun in the man's hand. And there's apparently cocaine in the car. Alright. Yeah, okay. So eventually, as they're trying to figure out where to go for him, I interrupt them. I was like, excuse me, okay. So I understand this is some type of gangbang mafia movie or whatever. What is my role in this? Like, what do I bring to the table? Because as of right now, from what I know of myself, I will more likely get us all arrested and try to cover my own butt. So I hope you're not expecting me to do anything right now. So eventually, we get to a gas station. She asked me to put $8 and pump 6. I did that. I come back. She talking about like, didn't you put $10 in? I was like, I heard you specifically. You did not say 10. You said 8. That's what I put in there. 8. So I'm already kind of like nervous, I guess would be the word. Cause I'm just ready for something to pop off. I'm ready. I'm just ready to go. I would become the Flash if I have to. So we get back in the car. He was talking about getting a beer, but he never got out the car because he was talking to her the whole time. So she just pulls off once I get back in the car. And he's like, "What about my beer?" She's like, "Well, you should have got out." And so they went back to bickering. But with him, he was joking with it. Her, I can never tell when she's joking or serious because she has a straight face, which concerns me. Because I'm just like, I just couldn't figure out if she was going along with it and she was just playing hard to get, or if she was just actually being mean. I just didn't understand. But eventually we dropped him off where he wanted to go, and it took him about 30 minutes to finally leave the car itself, because he got out the car and she was like, "You can get in the front seat," and I was like, in my mind I was like, "I'm perfectly fine back here, thank you." But I didn't question it. They still have a gun, so I get out the car, I get in the front. When I got out the car and started walking to the passenger side where her boyfriend was at, he got out the car. I was like, "Oh, you tall, huh?" So I get in the car. I keep the door open because I didn't want to close it, and he, I don't know what's going to happen. So I get in the car. I leave the door open. They still bickering, and it started to get a little serious because he stopped joking with it. Started had a little in his voice. I don't know what that was. Every man has that whenever he gets serious. So yeah, he started having a little bit of that in his voice, like he let her know that he was getting serious. He was in the back seat for a while gathering his stuff together, and I'm trying to figure out why is he back there for that long. And I think it was his gun, because the bag that he picked up came out of that. The gun came out of that bag that he picked up, so I think it was his gun. But yeah, so he's back there gathering his stuff. They still talking noise to each other, and I'm worried because he's behind me with a gun. That's my only thought process throughout this. My cousin is a gangbanger, mafia queen, or whatever. I'm singing Christian songs this entire time. My God is awesome. He can move mountains. I was singing that throughout the entire car ride. Once I was too terrified. Once I saw the gun, and then heard about the cocaine and then the cops, I started singing Christian music all the way until I got back home. I just didn't feel safe. So as I'm singing that, they having a good old laugh at me, and I'm like, "Y'all laughing? I am so serious right now." Even when I got back to everybody else and I told them this story, they found it so funny. I was like, "Y'all laughing? This is how I actually was. I was terrified. I didn't feel safe." But so eventually it got to the point where they started actually going back at it, because at first I wasn't able to tell, but now you can tell that they're a little upset about it, because they talking about breaking up. I was like, don't use the break up word while I'm here. Don't do that. I have so much to live for. I have so much planned. God didn't tell me it was my time today. I don't die before a few days before New Year's. I know I don't. It's not my time. And so eventually he got out the car with his stuff in hand, and she told him to close the door. I was like, okay, I hope he heard that, because I don't want to close the door and he get all surprised. So I close the door. He gets out and closes the back door. And she starts, I skipped the part. As he's still gathering his stuff in the back seat, she's like slowly backing out the driveway while the back door is open with his legs hanging out. So I'm just like, why are you doing that? But anyway. So as finally he gets all his stuff, I close my door. She starts pulling off from the bag, and she's like, "I'm not coming back to get you. We're done," or whatever. As soon as she said that, I was like, And next thing you know, he was like, "Get out before I shoot you. Get out." And I was like, "Oh, go." She laughed her butt off. I went on a rant the entire time of us driving back to the party. She found it funny. She told me I had her stomach hurting for how hard I made her laugh. No. No. This might be a joke to you, but no. You don't do that to family. I wasn't ready for that. I'm thinking we're gonna have a nice little time like we are family. No, that's not what we did at all. We went, you know, I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready for that. I was terrified the entire time. And one things that make it worse, she was calm. You know, I'm freaking out in the backseat. I'm trying to stay calm, but I'm freaking out. But she was calm the entire time, like she had it under control. Look, I don't know what he's capable of, and I don't know what about the happy trigger guy beside me. I don't know what he was capable of. I'm new to this. I have to go through the initiation, you know, go through my first job alone. You know, I don't know how this works. You can't just throw me in there. No, you can't do that to me. I'm a born again Christian. That's messed up. You don't do that to me. So, you know, I'm saying all this stuff to her, letting her know how I was feeling the entire way. Finally get back, I tell the rest of the family, and it was like, yeah, you need to make a story time of this. You need to tell. I was like, trust me, the world would know what happened to me. They will know. So, that was that. I told her I would never ride with her again. She had to go pick up my other cousins, and I was like, no, I'm not riding with you ever again. And she eventually got one of my brothers to ride with her because she didn't want to ride alone. And I was like, brother, you better have the holy Lord of protection around you, because you just better hope that you don't go what I went through. But he went through a nice little road. It was like sunshine and rainbows compared to what I went through. Lucky. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and share. If you have any other requests, comment at the bottom of this video, or hit me on my social media, which will be in the description below. Follow and subscribe on what you want to see next. And until the next video, you guys.